taking off my shoes, taking off my shoes. I'm not wearing heels while filming the video. Oh my gosh, I feel really far away from the camera, but it's so I can get the wig in. Ah! Hello everybody, it is Emily, and oh my word, can we just take a minute? I've glued a wig down. Now, I know I have worn wigs on this channel. Have I ever glued them down? Have I ever felt the need to glue them down? No, but I have done today. I just thought I'd zhuzh myself up a bit for this review of Drag Race España. I hope the lighting is okay in this video. My ring light has decided to pack up. It's done officially. We should look okay. I'll get a new ring light, don't worry. I should also say, yes, I usually have my mum with me. She usually shares her opinions because we watch Drag Race together, but she's busy. So she was like, no, you go ahead. I can't remember much anyway, so you're stuck with me, I'm afraid. So let's talk about Drag Race España. I was very excited for this. I actually took Spanish in school. I was gonna do it for GCSEs, dropped out of it because I sucked at it, but I did retain enough Spanish knowledge that I could actually understand some of the things that were being said. Anyway, let's talk about my favourites going in. Now, I obviously hadn't heard of any of these queens. I hadn't seen any of them online before, so this was entirely new. But the first person that caught my eye was Ugatio Cociente. And that is because the art. That style of drag really calls to me. Like, I love Sasha Velour, Evie Oddly. There's more to that really artistic style of drag, and Ugatio definitely caught my eye going in. So the first episode was sewing, which I love. I love that there's a sewing episode. I don't know how I feel about it being first, but I guess get it out the way. Loved it. And I thus began my love for Carmen. I wasn't too keen on her at the very beginning, and then by the end, and she had that outfit, which I'm a Ugatio stan, but Carmen should have won. I was like, take my money, take everything, all the world goes to Carmen Farala. I do have strong opinions though about the elimination this episode. I do not think that the Macarena should have gone home. I don't think she should have been in the bottom. I don't think she should have been in the bottom. No, I don't. I think in the bottom should have been, was it Davima? Yeah, Davima Nurmi and Poopy Poison. Poopy Poison? I don't know how to say their names. I think it should have been those two. I think the Macarena's outfit was better than Poopy's. So, very unpopular opinion, I know, but I thought that the Macarena's outfit was so detailed up here, and I thought it had way more style, and I understood it way more than I understood Poopy's. The next episode was the girl group. Yes, thus began my like, I was not having fun with these eliminations. I was like, excuse me, Drag Volcano. My love for Drag Volcano. Oh my god, there's a fake lash in my eye. Okay. Crisis averted. I love Drag Volcano. The heels, the looks. So good. I think Drag Volcano, even though it was only of 2 episodes, they brought some of the best looks of the whole season. Honestly, I was not happy. The songs though, Ugatio's group, I don't know who it was who was this flat tone through the whole thing, but I was laughing so hard. Oh gosh. The next thing I have written down, so I write my notes during the whole season, and the note I have here is these super long challenges. Do you guys remember the mini challenges were like so extravagant and so long they felt like a maxi challenge. Did anyone else get that with Drag Race Spain, that the mini challenges were going on forever and were so detailed? Because I sure did. The next thing I have is I have no idea what's going on, which was a common theme in Drag Race Spain. And this wasn't just because of the language barrier. This was the chaotic energy that was everywhere in every episode, and everything was so fast paced and and it was just chaotic, but it was so good and so funny that I didn't care, that I didn't understand what was going on. But it did feel like a drug trip the entire time. I was like, I need to watch this drunk or high. Inti. I'm gonna get upset. Inti. I love Inti so much. Another one of my favourites in the first episode. I loved Inti. They are incredible. I am not happy with how Inti was being treated, and I fully support her that she left, which I don't usually like. Like in All Stars, if they vote themselves, I'm like, girl. But here I was so like, you go. Because I felt like she was being so, like, treated so unfairly. She kept getting critiques that just weren't adding up. And the episode that she did go home, her outfit was critiqued. It was incredible. Inti was wearing this amazing outfit that was to do with her culture, and it just wasn't sitting well with me at all, I'm not gonna lie. I think Inti was right to go, and we obviously know that later on in the season a situation like this occurred again, sort of. And when you put the two situations side by side and see how differently the queens were treated, it speaks for itself. The thing that sucks as well is that I think if Inti had lip synced, and I fully support her that she didn't, but if she had, I think she would have stayed. But I know the reason why she left is because of the unfair criticism she was getting. So, you know, I love you, Inti. Snatch Game. Do I remember what happened in Snatch Game? Not really. Was it as chaotic as everything else? Very much so. The note I have in my phone though is Poopy should have won. Now, at the beginning of the season, the first episode and first 1-2 episodes, I did not really like Poopy. Partly this was because I thought she should have been in the bottom over the Macarena, but also I just hadn't grown to like her. By this point in Snatch Game, I liked Poopy, and I think she should have won Snatch Game. And I can't actually remember who did win Snatch Game. Oh crap. Oh, who won Snatch Game? I can't remember. Oh well, it should have been Poopy. Arantxa Castilla-La Mancha. I loved Arantxa. I did a makeup look that kind of looked like hers. I tagged her in and she was like, yes! And I was like, yes, back. So I loved Arantxa. So kind. I kind of think she should have won Miss Congeniality, I'm not gonna lie. I just loved Arantxa's energy. Again, another favourite from the first episode. Just loved her energy. I thought she was hilarious. Were her looks the best looks we've seen on Drag Race? Maybe not, but I was still very sad to see her go. Okay, the next thing I've written down is Dovima's moodiness. At this point in the show, I started to go off Dovima. I want to preface this by saying I do not hate any queens. I don't dislike queens. I just prefer some others over others, you know? And this isn't hate by saying Dovima was a bit moody. I loved the organised entrances that they did every week. They always did something funny, and then Dovima walks in like, no. And while mood, it was becoming moody. And then it continued because she had a fight with Ugathio, who I stan, and was like, oh no. I've literally written, I do not care for Dovima calling Ugathio a freak. And I do not care for it. I still don't care for it, because just because someone's drag style is very alternative and different does not mean they're, I don't know, it was like, freak isn't always a bad word. Like, some people proudly say they're freaks. But in the way that she was using it, it wasn't sitting well with me. and I didn't like that it was getting to Ugacio. And I felt like it was just because she didn't like her drag style. She was really having a go at her, which I'm not a fan of, because we should all be supporting each other in drag, all the different types of drag. That's why I was not happy. The next thing I have is winners getting mixed up. Carmen should have won the acting. See, this should be switched around. People were winning challenges that I thought they should have won previous challenges, and vice versa. Why didn't Carmen win this challenge? The banana that was brought back every other episode again. Hilarious. Hilarious. Again, I obviously had no idea what was going on. Poopy was great. Carmen should have won. And also, can we just remember that Carmen Farala was bringing us to the runway, bringing it to the runway every week, as was Ugacio. Ugacio's, okay. Ugacio's look that had the thing on the, you know what, I don't know what it was, but Davina was like, that's trash, and I was like, oh no, that was art. I can't remember what runway it was, and I can't remember how to, I don't know how to describe it. It was like that beige flower thing as well that had like a fire scratchy thing. If you haven't seen Drag Race Spain, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Even I don't know what I'm talking about. Ugacio's elimination, crying emoji. I was very sad. Do I agree that they went at the right time? Yes. Would I have liked Davima to go before? Yes. Okay, my next thing. Davima, why the difference in treatment compared to Inti? See, this is what I briefly spoke about earlier. When Inti decided to leave, she was greeted with, she was greeted with a bit of a standoff, and she was like, no, I'm going. And while they were like, okay, that's fine, they then brought the other girls back, and they were like, you know, we give you this opportunity because blah, 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 blah. And it kind of like dug it in Inti a bit. It was like, well, fuck you. When Davima decides to stand still on a lip sync, everyone's in tears, finding this so emotional. And do you see the difference in treatment? Because I do. It just felt like they were having a go at Inti for leaving when she wasn't happy, and Davima stands still on a lip sync, refusing to move, and she's greeted with, oh, Davima! Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I just felt like there was mistreatment, and I don't know, I just didn't like it at all. Oh my god, I haven't even spoken about Killer Queen. I like Killer Queen. Oh, was it Killer that won Snatch Game? Maybe. No? It might have been Killer. All I remember is there was one week that she won, may have been Snatch Game, that they had to do the ball as well, and they had the 3 different outfits, and they liked Killers, and I was going, no ma'am. No ma'am. I hated it. I hated it. Oh my god, Ugacio did Mona Lisa. That was everything. It wasn't all that funny, but it was everything. My dear Poopy. By this point I was a Poopy stan. I was like, yes! I keep going like this. Yeah, no, okay. By this point I really did like Poopy, and I was really upset when she had to go. Again, I do feel like it was the right time. Poopy's runways were, again, very, very questionable, but so funny, so naturally funny. And she ended up winning Miss Congeniality, which I kind of think it should have gone to a rancher, but Poopy, I think also deserved it. The next thing I have is Carmen owns my heart, and she did. By this point, I was Team Carmen Farala forever. Like, I mean, this kind of solidified itself in the first episode. I fell in love with Carmen. My mum, if she was here, would say how much she fell in love with Carmen. I believe that top 3 was correct with how things played out. Would I have liked to seen Drag Volcano in it? Yes. Ugacio in it? Yes. Inti in it? Yes. But with the way that the way the season played out, I think they were the deserving top 3, definitely. Sagittaria. This wig is very Sagittaria, is it not? I've just realised. Oh, Sagittaria, amazing fashion sense. She must. I don't know what the connection is between her and Aquaria, but there is something, surely. Surely Sagittaria, well, I mean, Hugathio in the reading challenge was like, Aquaria, Sagittaria. And I was like, yes, pop off, wig, flew the chat. I want to know if she was just heavily inspired. I mean, they could be cousins. They look similar. They could be cousins. That's no joke. I don't think they are. And I don't think they're related drag family wise. Killer, so nice. Killer was so sweet. I wasn't always a fan of their runways, I'm not gonna lie, but Carmen. I need to hold my tits for this. Carmen, like, we knew, right, that Carmen was gonna win. There was like a second in the finale where I was like, I mean, it was as they were announcing it, I was like, oh my god, are they gonna give it to Killer? I kind of thought Sagittaria was third place. Nothing bad against her, I just thought the other two were just a bit more strong in the finale and throughout the season. There was a moment right before oh god, I don't say her name. Supreme. I think it's Supreme Deluxe. Yeah. Before she announced the winner, and I was like, oh my god, it might be Killer actually, but it was Carmen, and I'm very, very happy. I was Team Carmen Farella the whole time. She did amazingly. For someone who's, I swear she's never seen the show before. Incredible. She was just like, I'm not going to watch the show. I'm just going to come in and win incredibly well with not being in the bottom and just being incredible every single week. Carmen was fully deserving a winner. I would have been a bit shocked if she hadn't won, to be honest. Not that the others didn't deserve it. I just think Carmen was on their performance. And they're gorgeous. Carmen's gorgeous. Gorgeous. The wig reveal as well. Honestly. Oh. So that was Drag Race Spain. I loved this season. Compared to Drag Race Down Under, which was the previous season, like previous international season, which was a bit of a train wreck, this was incredible. And I'm so glad they've got a second season because so good. Judging was questionable at times, but I mean, it always is in Drag Race, but the talent, the challenges, it was so enjoyable. I loved it. I loved this season. And there we are. Please let me know your opinions down below on what I've mentioned. Who were your favourite queens? What were your favourite runways? This is the kind of thing I forget. I remember all of Carmen's runways because they were amazing. I remember all of Ugathio's. Yeah. I'm so glad they brought them all back at the finale as well and we got to see their looks. Incredible. Drag Volcano. Hello! But I am going to end this video there. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully the lighting hasn't been too bad. Hopefully you've enjoyed looking at my gorgeous wig. Oh, I should stand up and show you the dress, shouldn't I? It is incredible. It is the moment. Oh god. Okay. See, I kind of wanted to wear something that would be like a bit Spanishy, you know? So this incredible handmade dress. Ugh. But it's giving Sagittaria vibes. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and I'll see you in the next video.